Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in South Korea, and thank you for joining us on Arirang News. We begin with South Korean President Yoon wrapping up his visit to the UAE and now heading to Switzerland for the Davos Forum. Before taking off, he had the chance to share his vision for the future of humanity and to reaffirm what South Korea and the UAE have been discussing on his trip there. Our Kim Do-yeon is traveling with the president and files this report from Abu Dhabi.
The important thing is we have the power to choose, said South Korean President Yoon as he shared his ideas about humanity's future. To those who pursue peace and prosperity, he said, this right to choose and control technology is as important as the right to live.
주어진 권한을 바르게 사용하기 위해서는 우리가 나아가야 할 올바른 미래를 먼저 설계하고 기준이 반드시 필요한 것입니다. 어떠한 일이 있어도 포기할 수 없고 포기해서는 안 되는 가치가 인간의 존엄입니다.
This came as he attended Tuesday's Future Vision Forum in Dubai at the city's Museum of the Future, one of his last stops on this trip. Just before he left the UAE, he also sat down with Dubai's ruler and Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum to reaffirm what the two countries discussed during the summit, expanding their cooperation in multiple areas. The Prime Minister especially showed his appreciation for South Korea's support for UAE's hosting the upcoming COP28 and said he looks forward to tackling climate change together. That wrapped up President Yoon's state visit to UAE. Among the many events on this four-day trip was a bilateral summit on Sunday, which a joint statement documents and specifies what was agreed as the two leaders decided to further develop their country's special strategic partnership. This agreement also strengthens cooperation in four key areas, namely conventional and clean energy, including the peaceful use of nuclear energy, as well as economy, investment and defense technology, and expanding further into space development, emerging industries, and culture. Also reaffirmed in the statement is their shared goal of the complete denuclearization of North Korea and promoting peace in the Middle East. And most importantly, as President Yoon emphasized that this trip was for South Korea's economy, the statement included $30 billion of investment in South Korea, solidifying that the 48 MOUs that have been signed between the two countries are not empty promises. Now, President Yoon is heading to Switzerland for the Davos Forum before heading home to celebrate Seollal, the Korean Lunar New Year holiday. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News, Abu Dhabi.